Would you fight a lesbian for an undisclosed amount of money?
Yeah.
Really? You don't even have to hear the number?
What does undisclosed mean? Do I get to hear it or I don't?
You don't get to know until it's over. You're just ready to fight women.
No, I'm not. Can I train first?
Monster energy drinks sometimes, which are like piss magnets.
Yeah.
They're delicious, but they make you want to pee.
Make you want to beat your wife too, dude. I've seen a lot of dudes drinking Monster that you know they're going home to punch.
Jesus. I don't know if the Monster is the cause of it. I think there's probably other factors.
Well, I'll say this. It's the beverage of choice of some of those gentlemen.
What if you had gay sex with an animal? Which animal would it be?
That's not gay to fuck an animal, bro.
It's not?
I don't think that applies, dude. You're fucking an animal. That's
I think it's
more important.
both. If it's like a male gorilla, I think it's both.
Oh, dude.
It's both gay and bestiality.
Nobody's going to be like, oh, remember when you...
Yeah, yes, they would. They're not going to let you off the hook.
People are mean,
They're
man.
going to go, not only did he fuck a chimp, he fucked a male chimp. And everybody be like, Jesus, Theo.
Dude, I saw in New Orleans one time they had a lot of the cops in the French Quarter on horseback.
Yeah.
And two of the horses started fucking with the cops on them, bro.
Were the cops getting mad?
One of them was.
Was the other one excited?
The one in the back, I think, was kind of vibing with it a little because at least he was in the winning position.
Theo Von, ladies and gentlemen. I knew you would appreciate that kind of music, Theo Von. You got taste, you got soul, kid. You got something going on.
I wish I was blind. Sometimes you ever think that? But that the music's so good, because if you're blind, I bet it's just even better in there, you know? You seem a little tribal.
Tribal?
Yeah, bro. Have you ever seen yourself? Yeah, dude. You're fucking the closest thing we have to like, yeah, man, I think so. Yes. Blatantly obvious. Dude, you got dead animals in here. This is tribal, bro.
Tribal.
Bro, you learn to do a drum, bro, you can live on any continent you want, man. One time this guy fighted me when I was young.
He fighted you?
Well, you know what I'm saying.
I do.
Past tense. But he, they made us hug in the hallway. That was the big thing at
when it was over?
At our school. You had to stand there all afternoon for literally probably maybe 2-3 hours with your arms on each other's shoulders.
After you fought?
Yep.
To make up with each other?
And he became one of my best friends after that.
Whoa, did you guys make out?
Nuh-uh. His brother went to prison, though, for a bit.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's true. So his brother, I guess, made out on our behalf. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that song will make you just be erect. I remember being on the school bus so fucking erect, bro. Dude, I remember that shit, bro. Oh, there's some mud rats out there that have no genes almost, I feel like.
Like mud rat humans?
Yeah, just people that are just smoking their own dicks out there who have no real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've met some people who, yeah, they're breathing, but that's it, really. Plane crash. I already know I'm planning ahead, dude. I'd eat a Vietnamese guy.
Why?
Because that's easy. It's a starter move. If you attack somebody bigger, if you eat somebody bigger in front of other people, it's going to alarm people. But you
got to eat a small person, so stature is important.
I think if you gum down a Viet, people aren't going to be that upset at you.
Well, the Vietnamese people are going to be super upset. What are you talking about?
No,
Somebody's dad.
Yeah, they're more understanding of things, dude.
Is this a character you're playing?
No. But if you eat a black lady and her family's there, they're going to be pissed.
So you think a Vietnamese person will let you slide?
I think that they'd be much more forgiving over a couple of day period.
I think
their relatives. You don't think so? Honestly.
Well, one thing, no, I don't think so. I definitely think they'd be super pissed at you, especially modernized ones. But what is interesting is like Vietnam is one of the few places where Americans can go back to Vietnam and they don't seem to hold any grudge at all.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A, man. Talk to your buddy Eddie Bravo, and that guy is a real.
He's out there.
He's like a deaf Jack Russell almost, you know?
Oh, Jack Russell Terrier?
Yeah. You ever been around one of those dogs? You open the car and then the next thing you know, they're at the, they're like sick, yeah.
But well, how's he deaf?
Because you can't get him back. Like once he goes, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't get him back in the car. Like you're sitting there honking the horn, you can't, that guy's out there. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about.
I think, no offense if anybody has a pussy out there, but I think a lot of pussy's gone downhill these days. I don't feel like it's what it used to be, you know? Do you think so or not?